Yeah, guys, I'm rocking my Sherry Shepherd wig.
Yeah, guys, I'm rocking my real hair.
She's just jealous because my red hair look better than hers. You know, I'm trying to get used to the wig because just like with anything with elastic going around your head, it hurts. It's kind of like breaking in a new shoe. And I guess I didn't realize that when I see all these women wear wigs and they look so pretty and everything, I'm just thinking it's easy
I thought these
to wear a wig. It's just the shells.
Yeah, and it's like a thing to make tacos or something.
Yeah,
It has
so
like a thingy inside to make tacos.
Jada, you were distracting me from my thought process. I thank you. I thank you. So yeah, so I didn't realize that it was so difficult to get used to a wig, and I feel very sorry for my mom when she was going through chemo and we bought her a wig, not because we were embarrassed of her bald head, but because she was embarrassed of her bald head and she wanted a wig, and we bought it for her, and it hurt her because your head becomes tender when you're losing your hair due to chemo. A lot of people don't know that, and she couldn't wear it. And I remember my sister got kind of mad, and then I was like, no, just leave her alone. And so after that, she just went bald, and she wore her little caps and stuff. So that just put things in person. Yeah, she rocked that bald head. She was pretty.
She could have had an Amber Rose Caesar cut.
I know, huh? Yeah. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. Trying to get used to the wig, because had I paid $80 for this hair wig, though, because that's what it costs, I would have been wearing it and get used to it. I'd like Jada to curl it or put some beach waves or something, because I don't like it straight like this. But I'm going to get used to it, because what if I get called to go on a TV show to be a food contributor? And Jada has to go to school that day. Who's going to be here to put in my hair pieces? Because I can't put those in by myself because my hair is too thin. And by the time I clip it in, you see big old bald spots all over the place. So that's why I want to get used to a wig. The thing goes like this. The search for options will breed failure. And what that means is that sometimes when we have a plan A and it's not working and we start looking at all the other plans, you're gonna definitely fail at your plan A. And I know that in life sometimes you do have to look at other options and stuff, especially when you are as old as we are. But like for Jory that's young, he never looks at plan B. Jory always looks at plan A, and that's why Jory is always so successful. Everything that Jory desires, he gets. Right? Remember that truck? Remember how long he wanted that truck and he worked towards that truck and then he got that truck? Joe wants to know how come it's so scanty here today. Usually when you come at this hour you don't get parking in this lot. And I told him because it's hot. It's like 102 degrees right now with 100% humidity. It's gonna rain somewhere, y'all. So let's go see if this booth is here. I feel sorry for the people who have booth at the swap meet because they don't have no rain check, no wind check, no kind of check. You better pay for this booth and you better keep it even if it rains or the wind blows. I love this shirt. Relax, gringo. I'm here legally, man. Oh, crap. This is where we get our keys made. We found the place, guys, and look at Joe. So ungentlemanly of you. Didn't even offer me the chair.
I actually told me no.
He didn't ask me nothing. He was like, I hot, I sitting. Joe's like, I hot and I black, I'm sitting. Look at his handkerchief, because he never walks with a handkerchief. Meanwhile, Barbara that doesn't sweat have sweat pouring down my back. So this one is too small to go in the fridge, and that's $10 or $15 for 2 colors. The one back there is big enough for the fridge, but they want $25, so I gotta wait. I'm just gonna get a little one for a shirt. Look how the thing is cutting it out. You guys are seeing my logo being cut out by the machine. Yes. So the professor told Joshua that even the font is like not the right font to grab people's attention, because you don't want anything that even remotely looks like cursive when you're doing your logo. So this has to go, because this doesn't tell what the show is about unless I'm there to describe what the show is about. And then see how they have all these curly cues here on the T, the P, and the B. A lot of Christians hate my logo because they say this forms the letter 6, and it's 6, 6, 6. So they even say that I'm from the devil. I didn't let them get to me, but I really needed a different logo. So what I'm gonna have to do now is have the cartoonist remove it from here and put it somewhere where he's gonna put it, And that's going to cost me some money too, so I can't call him yet to do that. So this stays for a while. But I'm going to go to the swap meet now to see if I can get 2 decals or vinyls. So I could put one there, and I could put one there to do my unveiling. That took like at least an hour and a half for the lady to do. The little words for my slogan kind of kicked her butt. There was no way she could do the small one that she wanted to charge me $10 for. So she ended up charging me $20 instead of $25 for the big one, which is the one I wanted. So that's a blessing from the Lord for me. So I'm heading home. Oh, this is twisting, guys. I'm heading home. I'm gonna sit right underneath the AC vent so I can recover, and then I'm gonna eat some snow cones because I feel like I'm gonna die.
I think I'll join you now.
I don't know who invited him. Every time I make something nice for myself, I'm gonna join you.
Hey, you gotta remember.
Wait.
I said you gotta remember. What is mine, and what is yours is mine. So remember that. Get that in your head.
You sound like such a Belizean jerk. It is this type of an afternoon today, guys. Snow cones. So I put about this much of syrup, homemade syrup, and a little bit less, about half of this of some condensed milk, because I don't want to get diabetes, but I wanted to like sweeten it a little bit. And let me tell you, the minute I sat down here and I put the first taste in my mouth, it took me back like 35 years to my grandpa. Every Sunday before he went back up to Benke, he would send me with the Johnny Walker mug. Do they still have the Johnny Walker mugs, the blue one, the powder blue ones? He would send me with that to the snow cone man, or the Fresco man. And he would say, go buy some snow cones, or they didn't say snow cones back then, they said Fresco. Go buy some Fresco and tell the man to go heavy on the syrup, okay? And so I would come back with the stuff and I would go in the pantry and steal the condensed milk when Aunt Grace wasn't looking, because they would puncture the holes on the top of the tins. And I would just put my mouth on the top part and blow the milk quickly onto it, and we'd run outside on the porch. And me and Grandpa would be out there eating that Fresco, all right? So it just took me right back to him. And it's a good memory, good, fond memory. So I forgot to give you guys a little bit of cheese man. And this is not a mukbang, okay? Well, Joe's watching something on the TV too. I hope that's not bugging, because I asked him to mute. Daddy, can you mute? Or turn it down a little bit more? I don't like the stuff to be going on in the background because I think it's kind of distracting. At least when I watch other people's vlogs and the TV is loud, it's distracting for me. Thank you, babe. I forgot to tell you guys that when we went to Sherry Shepherd's party, Joe was getting picked up twice, 2 times by 2 different peoples. One of them was this lady that was sitting at the table playing dominoes with them. And Joe could see that every now and again she took the conversation a type of way. Not vulgar or anything, but just taking it down a different path. And Joe's like, she's kind of bold. Doesn't she see that I'm here with Barbara? But nobody knew we were together because me and Joshua and Jada was working that party, networking. So we only touched base with Joe once in a blue moon, like, you okay? Okay, you okay? You got it? Okay, you got it. So then Joe said he went to the car to take something to the car. And he was coming back to get us. And this one lady was leaving, and the lady was like, I've had my eye on you all afternoon. And Joe's like, really? And she goes, I know you from somewhere, don't I? And Joe goes, no, you don't know me from anywhere. And she goes, I'm going to remember. I've got a good memory, but I know you from somewhere. And Joe's like, okay. And Joe ran. See, everywhere I go, people be wanting my baby. The little Mexican man where the wife did the thing for me, he said Joe doesn't look a day over 48. I'm like, stop fatting for his head. Fiona girl, your uncle got it like that. That's Joe's little niece. Your uncle got it like that. So we're just kind of chilling. I'm not going to step outside again. Jada went to Rachel because these people always cook, so she's going to go eat there. Jory went out. He said he's going to stop by Walmart and buy me the board, the construction board, for me to put up my new logo. Oh, let me grab my phone and show you guys. By the way, in case you wanted to know, the dogs are inside, okay? Sandra always worries about my babies. Like, are they inside, Babs? It's hot, it's hot. So anyhow, let me show you the logo. Oh, this phone's going to act stupid. It changed its orientation. Where am I gonna find this thing at now? This is the kind of day when we have shakers, you know, earthquakes. Okay, so this little girl was so amazing, or amazing, like Jada would say, that she gave me 12. Can you all see? 12 to pick from. Now, although I love these ones here, right here, like the rectangular ones, I didn't want to go rectangular again like my last logo. I wanted to go round. I believe she had some square ones too. Hold on. Hold on. Huh. She had some square ones. I don't know where those got to. Let me see what Jada sent me. Okay, before I go find the square ones, let me show you what we did. See this one right here? We stole the circle from that one, the 2 circles, and we had her apply it to this one. I like that the rolling pin is in the middle. Then she has the slogan on the top and on the bottom. And then what I'm gonna do, let me go find the single one. Hold on. And this little girl did this for free, okay? See, even though I like the rolling pin on the bottom of this middle one right here, you couldn't put the slogan on the inside of the circle, and I wanted everything to be inside of the circle because Joshua says nobody looks at what's on the outside. So let me go to the one that I chose. Da, 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 da. Is that a drum roll? You guys are going to see my logo for the first time. Delicious Brock Pocket Meals, cooking made simple. And then in the middle, the Bear Pantry showing the rolling pin and the 2 pink circles. And yes, it's gonna be pink. So that's my new logo. I'm gonna stick that on the construction paper, put it on the fridge behind me for the next cooking show. Not the one tomorrow, next one coming up after that. And this really made my day yesterday. This little girl, the other one that she had, by the way, had a different handwriting. Let me show you the original. Come on, don't give me trouble, phone. Please don't give me no trouble. Sometimes this phone just gives a lot of trouble for me to get to where I want to get to. See this one? This is the one that she really did right there. See, it had like cursive handwriting. So we swapped out the circle and we swapped out the handwriting for Bear Pantry because the teacher told Joshua, although that might look pretty to you, people have difficulty reading it because nowadays a lot of people can't read cursive because a lot of people can't write cursive because of computers and stuff like that. So anything that was cursive, we got rid of. Okay? But she gave me 12 options to pick from. And she said she was so happy because I'm the first YouTuber she ever made a logo for. I'm really going to promote this little girl hard. And I'm so grateful to have her in my life, you know, because I really want to take my show to the next level and I want to start making stuff. Like I could see that logo in a clock. See my phone right here? I have it as my screensaver in my phone. See, and it's not the big logo. The big logo is the cartoon. That's just the bug logo. That's what that's called. So, pretty soon I'm gonna go visit my Aunt Lita, and then when we go there, I'm gonna sit down and tell the story of how Joe and I met. I've told the story in bits and pieces several times, but I've never told it to where the person that introduced us, the person that was instrumental in making us meet, is sitting right there. So I'm gonna want to hear her side of the story because I haven't heard her tell her side of the story in a while. And then Joe will tell his side and I'll tell my side and we'll see who's telling the truth in between. It's 6 o'clock in the evening and it is so hot still, guys. It's not just our regular heat of summer. If it was just that, I wouldn't complain. It's this heat wave that moved in from the pits of hell somewhere that came with a whole bunch of humidity. That's why I live in California, because I don't like humidity, guys. So anyways, I wanted to clear up something really briefly with you guys. It's something that I said yesterday in the vlog when I said I'm not going to discuss my cars anymore. It's not that people are coming at me and telling me stuff about my cars or, you know, what I'm selling or whatever. It's that people tend to be checking my finances along the way because I've been sharing openly with you guys the hardships that we've been going through since we closed that business. Well, since before we closed that business. And the only reason that I was sharing the hardships is because I want you guys to be there with me as I go through the test so that when the testimony comes, you can see who did it. Because I'm not the one doing it, it's God. And if I'm telling you that I'm going through this, and you are going through something of your own, it might be the same thing. It might be money. It might be your health. It might be your children. It might be your spouse, your relationships, stuff like that. But you could see that if Barbara can overcome this, then you can overcome what you're going through too. So that's why I would share the hardships that I've been going through. But because I've been putting my heart out there and sharing the hardships, some people have come at me kind of like if I'm mealy mouth and begging when I'm not. When I closed the business and I closed down my Patreon and I opened up my PayPal.me, the reason that I opened the PayPal.me is because when you donate to PayPal.me, I get the whole money. When you donate to Patreon, I only get some of the money. So that's like a losing proposition for me and for you, because I know if you give me something, you want me to get the whole thing, right? So I'm talking about people in my viewership, and I'm talking about people in my very own, life, my own very own family. They kind of talk to you like, oh, you didn't sell the car yet? Oh God, I'm worried about you. How come Joe doesn't go get a job? How come Josh doesn't get a job? Jada needs to get a summer job, and it's like nobody asked. I didn't ask for that type of advice. If I'm telling you something that I'm going through, it's just because I want you to see it play out, And so I got kind of attacked by several people this week, some of them in my own family, to make me feel kind of less than, make me feel like I'm not worthwhile. And that's why I said what I said yesterday, that I'm not going to show anything about the cars anymore, because I feel like people are clocking my money. That's a phrase that I'm stealing from my cousin Cindy. Shout out to cousin Cindy. She shows me this all the time in her life. Like, for instance, when my cousin loses her job as a nanny because, one baby got too big, went to school or whatever, her so-called friends like to come at her and want to give her like the crappy nanny jobs. And she will usually wait it out, no matter how long it takes, until she get the job that she desires, because she says, if I go on the crappy nanny job, then I won't have time to look for the good job that I want. So sometimes I have to stay home and starve for a minute until I go get the job that I truly want. And so she says, and people will come at her and go, oh, but you don't have any money because this is due. And she's like, I didn't talk that with you because I want you to throw that at me. I'm just talking at you because you're my friend. And sometimes you can discuss things to clear your head a little bit better so you could see a better perspective. So me and my cousin understand each other a lot in that regard, where you get people that are just wanting to put their own will on you. Okay, guys, somebody came to the door just now, so I had to go deal with that and come back. Who was the thingy? Say hi, Jada.
Hi, Jada.
Jada, when are you going to curl my Sherry Shepherd hair?
I have to do it when the sun goes down because the thingy gets hot.
Oh my God, Jada, talk about the thingy gets hot. When we were at the swap meet earlier, I had my phone in my purse and I was not on it. When I took the phone out to make a phone call, it wanted to burn my ear off.
Yeah.
That's how hot it was out there. And then there was something else I had in my hand too that was hot. The camera, the little purple camera on the stand. I was like, I ain't burning none of my stuff. This heat's gonna kill us.
It was 112 when I was at the gym. That's what the car said outside.
Probably inside the car.
That's
no,
what
outside.
Outside the car?
Yeah, it says outside on the bottom. I know what my car says.
It's probably wrong. Ain't no dang
You don't know.
It was 109 yesterday.
You outside?
Yeah, it was.
And they ain't no global warming.
And it's starting to sprinkle a little bit because it's so hot.
Yeah, it gets so humid that it doesn't know what else to do but storm. That's what it used to do in the days. Then there was a big old thunderstorm.
It feels like police.
Okay, I don't remember what all I said before the interruption came to the door just now. But all I'm letting you guys know is that I'm not going to be sharing, every little details about the cars I buy or when I sell them and stuff, because I just feel that people, on a whole, have been clocking my money. That's what my cousin says. So I don't want that. I don't want that because I don't beg. And anybody who sponsors the show, they do it with a clean heart and they know that it's sponsorship. And if you have a business that you want to promote, let's say you have sponsored me before or you're getting ready to sponsor and you have a business that you're doing that you want me to promote, let me know. Let me know and I'll promote your business. Like the little girl that did the, I smile every time I think about my little logo. The little girl that did the logo, she texted me today or emailed me, I think, because I came on the phone and she's all like, I'm so proud that you're my first YouTuber that I've done their thing for. So I hope other YouTubers will follow suit and pay this little girl to do the logo. Because she did an excellent job. I have to still take the camera off the stand and go show you my new backdrop on the fridge. Oh, that was a hard thing to do. That lady had trouble doing that thing. Yeah, so anyways,
Oh, cool. I just saw it.
girl, we're gonna see your booty.
No, they can't see me.
She pulled up her skirt. We're gonna see her booty.
See me?
It's your beauty, not your booty. Or is it the reverse? Is it the reverse? It's your booty, not your beauty.
I was saying like Heinz makes red wine,
Yeah.
but it's vinegar.
It's vinegar?
Yeah.
Oh, I have one quick thing to say. Ever since we jacked up the prices on the cars, we've been getting a higher echelon, a higher quality of potential buyers. So that worked. That worked for sure. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this one. It's 6:30. I still have to edit the video for the cooking channel tomorrow. So I'm going to end this one now. Tell you guys, thank you so much for watching. Give me thumbs up, share it, all that good stuff. You guys like it? That's my new logo. When the lady redid it, she dropped the G off of cooking, but that's okay. We have it the right way on everything else.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, see, I'm doing it. Ready. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
What's the splash?
Yeah.